home of life. This is where we belong. That's just it. That's my whole message, and that does not me inviting you in some toxic positivity or denying whatever you're going through. No, I intend to do that with myself, to dilute me from the things that currently are not working out the way I want or need. No. When I say you belong in the home of light, this is what I mean. You were made there, you were born there, and you were created for it. And also you have that blueprint in you, and you can and you should have all sorts of manifestations of it in your everyday, in whichever shape or form, actually in multiple shapes and multiple forms. And yeah, right now I'm filming the most literal manifestation of it. Just very, very sunny evening, you know, in the Lithuania, in the really the very ripe midsummer season. It's exactly almost the middle of June, so yeah. But like, both in the case where you see it and where you do not see even slightest thinnest resemblance of this golden glow, you know, it's still very much real, and it's still very much ever present. And also it is very much living on the side of you, and you kind of just need to embrace it. And it won't be easy some of the times. In the most of the times it won't be easy, but like this realness of this light is enough for you to pull your best. Then you just submit to its I mean, I don't want to sound too poetic, but ever-flowing truthfulness. And well, of course, it's a little bit easier to even be open to it, I guess, when you have enough, when you actually have enough, and you feel like you have enough, and your life is more tranquil in a sense. But I know I met various people who at various seasons in their life were either at a better position than I currently was, or at a worse position comparing to where I currently was at. And in both cases, those people kinda still had their shared portion of I don't know, doubt, to trust this golden promise. Yeah. And in both cases, that golden promise was there, and it was accessible to them. And once again, for both, the like that transcending feel and uplifting sense of grace, and also when it comes to the casuality of just living with what I call active peace, like it's very much that peace, like, it is so graceful and so peaceful and so nurturing. And also it is active because it is nurturing quality, is tranquil quality. It does actually enables you to be on fire in the best way, possible, really, to access what's best in you and to use it for, the benefit of others to your best abilities. So I kind of started to struggle to continue this talk because I actually began to doubt, because while I was talking, I was taking some evaluation, of how well I listened to this uh, um, awakening piece, and how much I do implement in my everyday of what I hear. And mm, upon upon inspection, upon the close inspection, I decided that it's not that much, of the implementation I could be proud. I could be proud of, but it's less of that this thing does not work, because it does. It's more of that I do get, I guess, distracted by the limitations in my life, both current and the past ones. And like I really easily get startled, I very easily get fearful or ashamed, actually both of these. And I mean, I have some reasons to keep on going, but I have much more reasons to, be quite critical of myself, and the limits I have in my circumstances and in my character, they are kind of plentiful. And I much rather would embark on this glorious adventure with this, active piece, the piece which is so profound that it ignites you, I would much rather embark on my glorious adventure with it while having all the previous stuff solved, And I'm quite sure that there is the day in my life where that stuff is solved, maybe even the whole package. But I guess in that day I will definitely continue my adventure, and probably I will be able to perform way better, way more, heroically even. But it very much seems to be the case that that adventure is happening even now, that I do not feel like it, that even when I do not feel like it, I am very much accountable. And I think so are you. And this is not me trying to, as I said, dilute you and said, oh, there are silver lining, actually golden lining in your life, so you should not worry. And it's also not me blaming you for being worried or doubtful or discouraged. I'm just saying that I guess the totality of what's real is very powerful. It's powerful enough to kind of I don't know, just give you hope. Not even if not in yourself, not in your life, not in whatever, but in the sense that life is big enough, and you are very much called to participate in it. All right? And if you feel doubtful or demotivated, or like everyone is doing so much better or have so much more like things or achieved much more, that might be true in the moment. I'm pretty sure you do not know what is installed in your life, but even if in your life is installed more of things you wouldn't call, victorious or whatever. Life is victorious enough. Check this beauty. Life is victorious enough, and life's creator and the purpose of life is victorious enough. And like, if you just keep showing up, if you just keep on showing up. Also, bonus point, both literally and metaphorically, more you venture out, more you venture out and more you like stay open, and more you will keep the space in your heart and soul and mind open to notice stuff, even when you don't feel like it. The more you will notice stuff, the more you will discover, both inside of you and around you, in every, oh my goodness, I hope you still in here, like in the everyday. Just check this out. I don't know how to put that in English. It just looks amazing, and oh, how I wish that you would be able to smell the senses. I right now smell in the air. Did you see the crows? So yeah, this moment I'm filming this video on my phone. Much things in my life are still, kind of wishy-washy, and currently, even when I do my best, it's still very very much in that same wishy-washy energy, and very much sadness and disappointment and just tons of fear. But like, I come here to remind myself that life is real, and probably so am I, because I can witness this thing. I don't know, like this beautiful plant. It gives a glorious testimony, about life and its holiness and its sanctity and its richness. All of these, plants and trees and just sunshine does that. And it's not like the trees or plants has it easy. They have their own, challenges every day. And yet they keep pushing, They keep pushing towards light. They keep very much literally soaking up the sun and providing oxygen and providing beauty, really, and add to the just most powerful song of life. Even if they do not provide in the sense in which, some celebrities are. And you might be destined to be celebrity. Well, I have some very large plans to accomplish, but for me to accomplish those plans and for you to become next great thing in Hollywood, for instance, it will take time. And in this literal physical sense, I might come here to talk about the interesting nature of time some next time, like some next video, but in the physical sense, it will take time, and you are still worthy in that, I guess, transitional season. You are still worthy in the transitional season, and you still do add to the song of life. And even more so if you do put